Hey, I'm Lori, and I wanted to get on here and tell you a little bit more about me and what brought me into coaching. So, I'm originally from Queens, New York, and I moved to Lancaster, Pennsylvania about 11 or 12 years ago. I think it might be more like 12 years than something like that. So, I have a cat and a husband and two kids. So, basically, I've got four kids. My favorite place to vacation is Disney World. A little bit like I know it sounds crazy, but I don't like to sit still and I like to explore things. So Disney World is perfect for me because we're busy all the time. Um, I'm not sure what else I was supposed to be saying, but um, so I can tell you little backstory about how I started into coaching, and I can tell you that I've always struggled with weight and eating my whole life, and I was brought up in a family that believed that less is more. Basically, taught me that I needed to starve myself from a really, really, really young age. Like, I'm not kidding you, like 7 years old, and I was told that I needed to not eat in order to lose weight and to, in order to my sister was skinny. She was just normally skinny, and I was overweight. And we ate the same things, but she just didn't gain weight, and I gained weight. And of course, she was looked at as better than me because she was skinny in my family, which was honestly, looking back on it, it's the most craziest thing ever. But that's where I learned everything from. Um, so I was basically taught that my mom would take diet pills and drink Slim Fast and barely eat, and she thought that was, great and wonderful. And it was just reiterated to me throughout my entire life that the less I ate, the better a person I was. Um, so I like food and I needed to eat to live. So I would go back and forth between gain tons of weight and lose tons of weight and gain tons of weight and lose tons of weight. I'm not kidding you. That lasted for such a long time. And then it wasn't until I found coaching and I found Beachbody products and the meal plan and the meal containers. It wasn't until then, and I'm not even kidding you. This was 2 years ago. So it wasn't even until 2 years ago that I learned that it's not about starving yourself. And I'm still so amazed by the fact that, wow, I can eat this much food and be healthy and lose weight, um, because it's so great. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it's just to live your whole life, you know, I battled eating disorders and it was just craziness, absolute craziness. And I always felt like I just was always like this slave to food. I always was thinking about food and was always, whether or not I was starving myself or overeating, it was always about food. And now it's like this wonderful weight has been lifted because I don't think about food anymore. Like I just eat. Anyway, once you become a coach, you're going to see, you're going to use those portion containers, and everybody's like, it's so much food. It is a lot of food. It's a lot of food, but it's a lot of healthy food. Anyway, I got completely off track. But that's why I became a coach. And, you know, people have to understand, and we're not taught. We're not taught that eating a lot of healthy food is good for you. We are taught to restrict food. And it's just not the way that it has to be. And that's my goal. Like, my goal is to really, really teach people and to help support people. And that's why I got into coaching, well, one of the reasons. There's a lot of reasons why I got into it, but one of it is because I want people to understand that the nutrition that we're taught, the nutrition that we think is right, isn't. And that's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's not like, something that's wrong or anything like that. It's just that we were taught, and our parents were taught, completely different and completely wrong. And being healthy is not about restricting and crazy things. So that's why I became a coach, is to really, really inspire people like me, who grew up in families that, were taught that that's the way to go, because it's not. And so, yeah, I mean, I love coaching. I mean, whether or not you have the same story as me is not, it's not really relevant, because I think what we can really, really all understand is that, coaching is personal to all of us. We all have our own path that we have been on for our entire lives. And, being a coach to me just means that I'm going to help people be healthy and get healthy and be the greatest role model for my kids, because my kids are learning something so totally different than I've ever learned, and I love it. Like, I love the fact that my kids are not being taught to, not eat food. I'm like, you can eat whatever you want as long as it's healthy. Like, so, sorry, I'm rambling, but that's a little bit about me and just a little part of why I became a coach. So I will be posting another video later, more of a video of coaching as a business instead of, what I just talked about, which was my reason why that I became a coach. So hope you have a great day and hope you enjoy watching these videos, and hope that you have a wonderful New Year's and everything. So talk to you soon. Bye.